Alright, I'm getting later, Jim, another training video. As you can tell by the title, I have a lot to talk about because, hey, I've been super busy over the last month. So you guys may have noticed, as I mentioned earlier in the previous video, right after doing the show, I pretty much had to go right into studying for the TeknoAXE exam, also known as the CompTIA Advanced Security Professional exam. So basically, I'm halfway through the material, and I had to do a quick study break this morning because my brain was fried. So I was like, you know what? Why not go ahead and talk over the footage that I did yesterday during my leg training session. So as you can see here, basically back doing barbell back squats, just warmed up with a 45-pound plate, and from there I moved up and actually met the goal that I had of hitting 315 for a single, which I'm actually happy I was able to do. So yeah, not as strong as I was before the cut, but hey, I met the goal I set for myself and I made it. That's all that's important, and I'm gonna let you know right now that 315 was super duper rough. Check the footage, rewind it, and I was just sure that I actually did go right past parallel, but barely. So yeah, probably the 275, build myself back up 315, hopefully get back up to doing 365 like I was doing before the whole contest prep. And of course, speaking about scheduling and prepping and all this other stuff, yeah, as mentioned earlier, I've been studying for the TeknoAXE exam, and one thing that's helped me was actually going back to some of the old video game soundtracks, just giving some background noise I can kind of listen to, kind of relax while I was going through all the material. So had to bring out some classes like the Mega Man 3 soundtrack that I found on YouTube, as well as of course everyone's favorite go-to, which would be Streets of Rage 2 for the Sega Genesis. Guys, if you've not checked that out, please check it out. I would even buy the audio, I would even buy the album if I had a record player, because that is probably one of the best soundtracks in history, period, and not just with video games. And of course, I even had to listen to the Revenge of Shinobi, and it just amazes me how great the sound quality was on the old 16-bit Yamaha chip that was inside the Sega Genesis. It's amazing. And that's better than half the junk you listen to on the radio, and the Delta going Alright, now I'm being stupid. But anyway, I decided to go ahead and finish off my squatting by doing some chain. Yeah, decided to do my last set of back squats with the chains. So right now I have 185 on there, throw some chains in there to kind of finish it out as a burn set. I was actually, for some weird reason, thinking about, hey man, why don't I do some bands, front squats, my body was like, no. Right now Michigan is about 90-something degrees. You can't really tell right now in this clip because I had AC up full blast, but I was still sweating my butt off. So at that point I was like, you know what, I want to go heavy. So I just did back squats heavy, wanted to go heavier, so like, you know what, why not go heavy with another exercise? So I had nothing better else to do than to say, hey, you know what, why not go and doing some barbell hack squats. As you can see here, I did about 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps for 3 sets, and guys, this kills your quads, and it is exhausting, to say the least. And one thing I will let you guys know, just like with back squats, when you're doing hack squats, especially the barbell hack squats and certain sleds, watch your knees, children. In the words of Chris Jones, watch your knees, children, because you can snap some stuff up and you don't want to bust it up patella while you're training legs, because you won't be training any legs. Well, anyway, after doing that, I decided to go ahead, get some close leg action in, kind of work the art ahead of my quads. And since I didn't really feel the awkwardness of that barbell and wanted to go deeper, I decided to go ahead and grab some dumbbells and do it that way. So as you can see here, I'm supersetting close leg dumbbell squats with some sumo squats. And yes, as mentioned earlier, it is super hot. Yes, it was super hot yesterday and super hot today, which is why you see all the sweat coming down. And yes, my shirt does say Boba Fit Gym. Yes, I'm a nerd. Whatever. If you watch my channel long enough, you should know that. And especially the fact that I just talked about playing some freaking video game music. That should have been evidence enough. And kind of back to the whole gaming aspect. And yeah, like I said, study aids. Another great study aid for me during this class was the fact that I found a cyber site that had the audiobooks for free and legal. So basically I was listening to the audiobooks through my iPod. Well, actually, yes, I still have an iPod. So basically I copied the audiobook to the iPod, and from there I started to do steady state cardio throughout the week, aka Pokemon Go on my iPhone. So basically, I found a way to study for an exam and play a video game at the same time, and cardio. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm studying getting cardio in, and playing video games all at once. Gotta love Pokemon Go. And of course, prior to doing that, as you guys know, the sumo squats actually do work the hammies a bit. So of course I had to finish and torching up the hammies by going right and doing some Romanian deadlifts with the dumbbells, and of course leg curls to finish them off. Oh yeah, on a side note, video game music is the only music I was listening to. I was also listening to some old school 80s type instrumental soundtracks as well for certain movies. In particular, Transformers the movie. Actually, that was the only soundtrack I was listening to outside of gaming music. Was from Transformers the movie. Probably another awesome soundtrack. Guys, if you have never listened to that soundtrack, listen to it. I mean, seriously, listen to it. Go on YouTube, listen to it. Shoot, if you find $5, buy it. It's definitely worth it. Transformers the movie soundtrack was freaking awesome, which is why they reused some sample down tracks, including in season 3. But that's another story for another video, which I really don't have time to talk about right now. So yes, I also listened to that while I was studying. And while on the subject of Transformers the movie, I also found out that on Tuesday, September 13th, they will be re-releasing Transformers the movie on Blu-ray. And yes, I will be the first nerd in the store buying it. And now for August here, now it's the 30th anniversary, and I remember watching it as a kid, and I loved it. So hey, it is what it is. Yeah, I'm getting old, but I will definitely be picking that up, as well as probably Civil War on the same day. Well, anyway, after doing leg curls, decided to go ahead over to my hips by doing some wristband hip abductors. You notice I had my hand on my hip to really feel the muscle contracting like it's supposed to. And of course, had to throw a little more quad action in, so I finished it up by finish them off by doing some leg extensions, single leg with the bands. And last but not least, what leg workout will be complete without calf raises? Sorry, leg workout will be complete without calf raises, which is why, as you can see here, I have barbell calf raises followed directly by doing some resistance band calf raises. Yeah, I know the tempo, the volume wasn't that high for calves, but you know what, it is what it is with all that other stuff. That's all I had left in my tank for calves, my legs are fried. So of course, by doing that, I've never been so happy in my life to be doing abs. So right now, I'm actually supersetting some hanging knee raises with resistance band ab crunches. So yeah, at this point, my legs are toasted, fried, baked, barbecued, everything. So yeah, it was like, at this point, abs was a happy, welcome thing to do. And for some reason, I was like, you know what? After watching Antibody Aliens doing their accelerated shoulders after doing their leg day, I was like, you know what? I gotta do something for my upper body. But I did shoulders the day before this, so I was like, forget that. So of course, had to get some arm action in. Didn't do too much, but just enough to get a pump. So as you can see here, I'm actually doing some standing tricep push downs with my bands, and I'm supersetting this with overhead tricep extensions. And from there, I move on to alternating bicep curls and finally reverse grip curls with the bands. Games! Yeah, I had to do my quick Robert Frank impersonation, probably the worst Robert Frank impersonation in history. Alright guys, basically wraps up the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe. And of course, if you're in the Detroit, Michigan area, I am actually back to doing my bootcamp classes at Thrive Chiropractic on Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. So we'll be doing our first session back again this week Sunday at 9 a.m. And you'll see information on that in 3, 2, 1, and there it is. Alright guys, that's the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, peace out.